Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys are all well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. As you guys may have seen from the thimble, we've got some new toys. I traded in the old combines and bought this Massey here and this class here and with new headers and stuff. Because in the last episode I sort of sold off a few things, a bit of few pallets here or there, and raised some money. So we're sort of like slowly progressing now. I've got the cows now have mixed feeder, sort of like all working out. But today I'm planning on planting some oats. Of course, I'm going to try and get Courseplay to do most of this work for me. As you guys know, I'm the laziest farmer in the world. But anyway, we're going to actually check out, see what's going on with the greenhouses and that as well today. Sorry if it's a bit laggy, guys. It's ever since the update, and I think ever since Windows updated as well, I've had sort of like a lot of lag issues. This map is quite laggy, to be fair, ever since it was updated. But I hope you guys all enjoyed your Christmas. Sorry I didn't sort of like do a special Christmas, happy Christmas message this year. Again, just things are happening at home, and it's just, you know, guys, you long-term subscribers know it's going on. It's full SP is. I'm just sort of like trying to sort of like balance this between everything else and everything else. So, you know, that's reason why I will try and get one done for the New Year's. All depends on what happens next. But anyway, alright, let's first of all, if memory serves me right, I've already got a course preloaded into this, so yeah, I've got to do some organising of the Courseplay as well. So seed should be seed refilled field 2. Yep. Right. Okay. Let's see how bad Courseplay gets this wrong. I've also been toying with moving this away from this map purely because of the water causing all its issues and everything, and moving it to that other, the Berth Hogman one that I did a review for. Because I think that's probably a bit more diverse, and then because I probably will start a, let's set this up first. This is field 2, isn't it? Just calculate and wait for that. 3.1 starting location. Let's just tweak in. So should be north, east, heading south, headlands. I'm gonna say put in at least 6 headlands, because if the more headlands around here, the more less likely it's gonna sort of have problems with this. I'll probably have to do the touching up later on the sides, but we'll see what happens. So let's work the course out. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. It's looking promising so far. Now, if I bring in seed refill, field 2, as well. Make sure it's on field work. Yeah, combine 2 first. Nope. First waypoint. It's not field work, isn't it? It's fertilising and seeding, I think. Just double check. Fertilising and seeding, yeah. Cool. Cool beans. So we'll get this guy off and away. Or girl off and away. Oh, look. The guy. Get him off and away. we'll see how this works out. If the headland thing works out, I'll stay on this map. Problem is, again, I don't know how Corpus is going to react to this, but he might see this as a border and turn back. We'll soon find out. Nope. Scout collect the field edge, which is good. We'll see how that works out. I'll do the same for one of these guys as well. Let's get this. Actually, let's get the jump out of this. Jump out, jump out. Thank you. Jump back in. Lag again. Sorry, guys. Go and grab the cedar from over here. This one's well, both none of them have a fertilizer on them, so I'll have to go around doing a separate fertilizer run. Q to attach, and oats. Looks like oats to me, but I could be wrong. Yeah, oat. Cool. Oats, so simple. Right. Let's go over to the other field. I don't think it's such of a problem over here. This other field. This field over here I've already planted. As you guys can see. Because again I did that because it was almost more or less ready to go. That's growing, but I'll wait until all the fields are sort of like the same state before. Now, can I get through here, or do I have to drive through and around? Might have to drive around. I think there's a trench here. There is a trench here. Can I drive through the hedges over here? I know it's a bit cheeky, but again I've got no pigs, but it seems like there's... Where have I got pigs? I could forget. Have I got pigs? Oops. Press the wrong button. Try that again, Gav. I've forgotten. Oh, I do have pigs. So I do need to clean this out. Something I can do then. Something I can get up to. Now, can I drive through this? Actually, I've got to drive around here. It's not so cheaty then. There we go. Now, do I have to do a seed refield field 1? Let's quickly check the course play. Because I've forgotten, so I haven't been on here for a while. I do. Right, okay. Right, so I do that first. Oh, wrong button again. I'm going to start off relatively down, sort of like round down along here, keeping it in the field. Drive along here and try to get rid of that box. So I'll find my mouse. There. Drive around here, like so. Hope it's still, yeah, it's still recording. For a second I had that crazy notion it wasn't recording anymore. We'll drive as we can, close as we can to this, without actually crashing into it. That would be preferred solution. Right, and then just bank out slowly here, because not all of the seeders are going to have that same width or length or whatever. Same sized implement on the back. Drive back onto the field. Anywhere I do, like that. Then stop. And we'll name this save. Oops. And the keyboard's not working, as per usual. Good old wireless keyboard. Okay, caps lock may be on as well. Sorted. Right, okay. So, now if I'm going to start this guy off this other side. That seems a bit odd, but realistically, if you're going to have them driving in and out of the course, we all know people love courseplay. If you've got crop destruction on, courseplay will destroy your crops. So, in fact, I've got to check the hub and see if there's an update for this, because I've noticed this doesn't work too well with sugarcane, because I've been doing a bit of that on the standard map and trying to get that to work. It's a bit of a drama, to say the least. Right, let's clear this course out. Let's fertilise and seeding, and this is field 1 as we know it. Just calculate the head width of the implement. Field 1, and this is southeast, heading north. We don't need a headland on this one, because this one can cope pretty well. Doesn't have any lakes or water around it. Right, that seems pretty good to me. And so seed refilled F1. Combine two courses. Drive at first waypoint. Drive course. I'm hoping that should work. Again, we might have to touch up the bitsy misses, but hey ho. Right, that's off them and off the way. Yeah, so the money aspect on this is doing quite well, so the farm is doing quite well. I'm just not sure. It's see what happens. If my plan is with the next harvest, I'll use courseplay to do a headland round these fields. If that works, then round fields with this lake on it. If that works, I'll stay on this map. I might have deviated, but I will. Is it the construction mining economy map? I will make a start on that. I'll check, make sure it's not an updated version of it first before starting it. But as everyone on Facebook said, that was the one they wanted. That's the one they're going to get. So, right, okay. What can we do now? So, actually, we're going to first things first. That's. I wonder if this thing got a front hitch on it. It has. Let's jump into this. Go and clean the pigs out. If I can remember where the trailers were, they're around the other side. Yeah, so I've been sort of like doing a bit of sort of like screen work on this. Only a little bit of screen work, I should say. But I might as well drive round and back on myself. But I haven't been doing that much work. Problem is, with this map and classic farming, don't get me wrong, you know, it's because the implements, I've got to look for some really powerful old school tractors because all these small tractors are lovely as much as I love them, and you guys know I like working with older tractors. They can't tow anything big, and anything on these big fields is gonna. It takes me a best part of what, 4 or 5 hours just to sort of like get to this point in the game again. That's the problem. Get it so the fields are ready for the next episode, etc, etc, etc. I did toy of doing a live stream again, but it's now okay. I've recently upgraded upgraded my internet speed now, so I think it's now gone up 3.5 meg, 4 meg upload speed now, because I'm 100 meg download because it was a free update from Virgin. So I'm just wondering whether to try again now I've got the slightly faster speed, because the problem was the streams, anyone that has been in a stream, you would have a bit of lag. You do get that on live streaming anyway. That's a given. I've gone the wrong way. Just tore around the farm, I don't know. Jump back in the cab as well. But it wasn't that bad, and then even Suki agreed. It was pretty good when you're watching it. It's just watching it back in the post archives, and it seemed really bad. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's just something that affects every YouTuber, or it's something which I'm doing wrong, or it's just because of the way that it was uploading. So I might have to do another sort of like another test at some point. Oh, wrong one. It's that one. I know this is cheaty. I should use the scoop on the front. I know. Before people start going, you should use the scoop on the front. I find this a bit the easier option, to be fair. Right. Okay. GG for the win, and turn the machining on. I don't know. Let's try it, see what's going to happen. Ooh. Yeah, I did wonder if that was going to be a case. Well, okay. Seems legit. Getting stuck on something. I might have to revert to actually non-cheating. Just carries on like this. That's better. Come on. Forward you go. Am I snagging up against them? No, I think I am. I'm snagging up against the side of the... So I'm going to try going a bit more centred. There we go. Oh, it's not too bad actually. It picks up most of it. So if I try driving more of the middle... I wondered if it was going to pick up the whole lot or just pick up the bits on the side. Or the front of it. It's doing quite well. The pipe coming out the roof, yeah, seems legit to me too. Right, turn that off. Put the pipe back in before I rip even a bigger hole in the roof. And I can automatically dump this. I'm gathering. See what happens. Yeah, cool. So that goes back into the food. Now. Some of you guys might be thinking, why don't I use the that placeable mod I did with the cleaner? I will try it. Don't get me wrong, but I've got a weird feeling it's just not gonna understand what's going on with that with that barn, it's just going to crash into things, and that's the reason I don't want to like spend what 80 grand or whatever it is trying to find out. So I figured this was the easier and probably more entertaining for you guys option. That's my excuse, and I'm going to stick to it. Right. This is way too large an implement for this tractor. Anyway. The weather's been a bit all over the place. We've had snow, we've had hail, we've had severe wind, we've had sunshine briefly, and then we've had more rain, and more snow or sleet, more wind, more hail, you know. And it was weird because there's about cars I saw driving around, obviously because these guys are living up on a higher, up on a hill or on a sort of like higher altitude to where we were. They had a load of snow on their roof, and I'm thinking, right, well, yeah, that's not, don't let the old bill catch you, because they can fine you for that nowadays, because it's unsecured. If you stop suddenly, all the snow comes hurtling off the front, everything. Right, that's actually, do I want that trailer again to go and check out the composter? I'm going to go and see what the situation is with the composter, because I don't know whether I've got anything in it. Let's just do that quickly here. Park that up. And let's quickly pull up the map. Actually, I can. Next thing I do, I can go and clean out the cows, I guess. They might need some cleaning, and the sheep, if I can clean them out. Pigs should sort of be recalibrate in the next couple of minutes or so. Let's see how the composter's doing. Let's visit the composter. Again, this is cheating, sorry guys. Just teleport myself over there. Again, makes better entertainment. It's empty. Right, okay. So we do need to fill that up with some more compost in order to get the greenhouses really up and away. So I might have to sort of like, what I could do is use the straw from the harvest of this. Actually, that's a good plan. That's probably why I actually started putting the oats down, because I could use the straw to put into the composter. So let's, I might as well go back and grab that implement again then. Sorry guys, been Mr. Indecisive Kev again. Rinse and repeat. I'm going to grab the trailer first. Jump. Let's pull this round. Again, without trying to smack into the silo. I've noticed the turning circle on this thing is not great. Again, it's an older tractor. Might have to back up a bit actually. Thought maybe I could get away with that. Now, Weirdly enough, it seems easier to back that up than does the backup using the mirrors on OTS. Always seems to go wrong when I try that, so I always use cheat cam. Right. I didn't attach. I did not attach, did I? Number 2. Yeah, just crashed the tractor straight into the... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. See if I can do that twice in one go. Yeah. There we go. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to be a getaway of doing it in the shed though. I think cheat cam's going to have to come in on. We'll have to drive in and out. Right, jump out. Oops. What I get for not looking where I'm going? Right, pipe out. First of all, uncover. Then GG for the win. Pipe out. And again, just crash through the side of the barn with the pipe. Because it doesn't work, the placeable thing didn't work in here. I had to remove it because it was doing more harm than good. It just kept on missing everything. Come on. Don't want to have to mow you over with the... It's like, oh no, that's cowicide. Now, a cow in its right mind would just walk away at this point, not just get ploughed up by the machining. We'll pretend that didn't happen, peeps. In fact, let's open up the door. Maybe that's why they're all in here, because they can't get back out. Even though I've seen them, yeah, just seen that cow walk through that door. We'll open it up anyway, let some fresh air in. Just because I'm in here, innit? I almost ended up jumping in it myself. They know I'm in here, and they think, right, let's just get in Kev's way. Oh, now it's decided, hang on a minute, I better get out of here before I get minced up by this big machine that Farmer Kev's got attached on the front of his tractor. And that's how cheeseburgers are made. Right. Some animal rights activist is probably going to start jumping up and down at me now. I'm only joking, peeps. I love cows. I do like a cheeseburger as well, but... I'm going to use cheat cam on this because it's quite a long reversing technique. Put the pipe away. We need to do the sheep next, don't we? Now that's at 1% out. Now will that now go and refill itself? That's the question. Before we're see, sorry guys, better shut the gates. Let before the cows start wandering out. Not that I know they will, because there's an imaginary wall that they can't go through there. Which we can. Let's quickly just pop over to those tractors. Which one's the one? So this is the one. It's going to get refilled. Let's go and see if it completes its task and actually refills itself. Don't know where it's going. I don't remember sending it this way. Oh, it might be going right. Yeah, that's where it's going. It's going up to this point. Right, I got you. Yeah, because this is this field with that. That's again the downside of that, because you wouldn't really want to have that course like that if you had crop destruction, because it'd be caught putting 2 sets of tracks in and out of there. See if this course works. Must be both educational. I did that slightly different on that one. Yay! Works. That's the main thing. Here, go back to the field now and continue on what he was doing. Cool. Cool beans. Right, so we can get on with cleaning out, mucking out the animals. Right, so where are the sheeps? They're up there, aren't they? Right, okay. Might have to. Don't know if I'd lower that or not. I won't want to keep it lowered like that because he might hit something in the road. Again, I can't really see where I'm going. That's the downside of this. Well, I can, but you know what I mean. There's a big sort of machine stuck on the front of it. So I'm going to take it a bit easy. Just drive along at a nice respectable sort of like 22 miles an hour. Just in case that tractor pulls out in front of me or AI pulls out in front of me. Now I think this is the additional type of point, but I could be wrong on this one. Let's have a quick look. Use that to, rather than the mouse. No, it's all in this weird little place around here, I think, if memory serves right. All the dirt appears in here, I think. Yeah, it appears in here, look. Now I did have one here, but it's such a faff trying to get it to work, I didn't bother anymore. So pipe out. Pipe out! Turn machining on. So drive in and pull it, straighten up first. Put machining down and start collecting. This is weird because it's nowhere near the thing that I find a bit disconcerting about this. Why the muck's appearing in here? This is nowhere near their feeding tray, so I don't know why the modders decided to put that in that way. Guess it just makes a bit of different variety. Pipe back in. We've got like literally a tickle's worth of grass in the back of this trailer. And we'll throw it back into the chutes. Tip. Thank you. Right, let's jump back on in the tractor. Try and get back to the farm without too much calamities. Try and stay on my side of the road if I can. Yeah, no, I think he might be like upset about the fact we've got a new combine. Actually thinking about it, he might be like, I like that old combine. The only reason I got rid of it is because when you let your foot off the accelerator, it would just stop on a sixpence. It wouldn't roll to a stop, it'd just stop. And it was a bit annoying because I tend to I'd drive like I would normally drive, which is release the accelerator and let the engine do the braking. Right. And that's the only reason I got rid of it. It was a nice combine, don't get me wrong. But it just kind of annoyed me. That's the only thing that was annoying me about it. Let's try and park this up again because we've done what we can cleaning wise. It should be sort of out of the way. Not as close as I'd like it, but that should be fine there. Right. Go and park this back over to there. Sorry again guys, central heating clanging away. Well, it's not the central heating, it's the valves in the radiators. That's what it is. That's what makes all the noise. They need replacing, but you have to, in order to do that, you need to freeze over the pipe or drain the whole system out. It's a bit of a nightmare. Right. This time of year when it's this weather, it's not advisable to do that. Summer, yeah, probably could get away doing it. Now how much has this got any mixed feeder in it at all? It has. I might use those trailers and then how well are we doing for on the animal front mixed feed? Doing quite well. So they're running low on corn, but we haven't. I don't think we've got any corn in there. No, I've got none at all. So that's what I'll do. I'll start emptying this out with those two trailers. Actually, I can use the truck. I'll use the truck for this. Let's park this over here for now. And turn the beacon off. Let's find the old truck. Good excuse to use it. Even though it's got brakes like chewing gum and steers like... But when you're going too quick, it just has no steering whatsoever. It has bags of understeer. And it just like, might as well be on railway tracks. Because we're not going to go anywhere but straight. like, oh, stop. See what I mean about the chewing gum brakes? And the lead foot doesn't help. I wonder if this thing is full, it's cheap. Yeah, it looks full to me. I could go up to the display that actually tell me. Let's go and have another look. Oops, jump out as it's rolling along. Good idea. Right. Seems legit to me. Right. 95%. Yeah, so it was full, so I just emptied it. So. But I'll probably do the rest of this off screen, guys. It's probably rolled up to more or less half an hour. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please feel free to like. And if you didn't enjoy the episode, please feel free to dislike. But please let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it, so I can improve in the future. If you know anyone else that might also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel, you see future episodes of this or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.